Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Well, I can't even begin to explain the excitement we felt being out in Petrolia this past Friday for Mark Payne's I Love It Piano. Over the top, wow, entertainment. Mark Payne, thank you so much for sharing your talents with us. We had a lot of fun being out there. And congratulations to Mark and everybody involved in the production of I Love It Piano out of the Victoria Playhouse in Petrolia. Coming up very soon, The Fiddler and the Crooner will be the next production we're talking about out there. We'll have those details coming up very soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Here we are. Episode 200. Yes, ta-da, we're here. And thank you so much to all of you for watching. It really means a lot to me. And we're going to talk about some of the past episodes, some things we're going to share with you about it. But first, still got a show to do, even though it is episode 200. So right now, let's go to the entertainment scene. This week on the entertainment scene, we go back to the International Symphony Orchestra here in Sarnia. Executive Director for the ISO, Anne Brown, who we're always happy to talk to, is telling us how they're preparing for the upcoming fall season, and it's called Bedazzled. Let's go talk to her right now on the entertainment scene. Here's Anne Brown. Well, this week on the entertainment scene, I'm really happy to be back here at the International Symphony Orchestra office here in Sarnia. Anne Brown, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here with us, Dave.
And you're a part of the 200th episode, just so you know. So it's a good time to be back with you again.
We're very honored. Thank you. Thank you for including us.
Absolutely. So Bedazzled is coming up. That's what the new season's going to be called. And some great things happening again. Touch base with us. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, we are. We're going into our 58th season.
Yep.
You know, yours at 200 shows, but this is our 58th season.
That's incredible.
It is. It's great, especially when you consider the small community.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable.
And you've been a part of that for just about
28 years.
28 years. I was going to say it's about half of that. Wow,
yeah.
that's great. Let's talk about Bedazzled and what's coming up with that.
Yes, wonderful season, and we hope people really will be bedazzled when they come out to these concerts. Great year. We're opening with the Light of the East Ensemble. We're going to do something really different, some Eastern music, Arabic and Egyptian and Turkish and
really different.
Israeli, just a real change for us. And we're even going to have a belly dancer with us.
Goodness, I'm there that night.
You're there that night, so come on out. Into Christmas will be a traditional Christmas concert, bit of Messiah, some Nutcracker. January, our Celtic, which is always a huge success.
Yes,
Maggie Rant are coming to join us, and the orchestra, of course, does really traditional Irish, Scottish, Celtic music. February is our family-friendly creatures, legends, and myths, and this will appeal not just to kids and families, but also our regular subscribers, because it's all based on really authentic, good music, but with a youthful appeal. Spring, Voices of Spring will be including the great Strauss music, for which that concert is named, along with our symphony singers doing some Brahms. We'll welcome Emily Douglas, a lyric soprano from the American side, who's going to be doing a new work. And our finale, not to be missed, Portraits, the spectacular pictures at an exhibition. Everyone dies to hear that work. Rarely is it ever, we performed it many, many years ago, but people go out of town to hear the Mussorgsky, and to have that here in the community will be great. So,
wow, that's quite a season lineup there, for sure.
And auditions.
Yes, you got to have auditions for that as well, too. How does somebody do that?
Yes, if someone is interested in coming out and being part of the ISO, all they have to do is contact the office, 337-7775.
Perfect.
Set up an audition time for the 29th of September.
Okay.
We're always, of course, anxious to audition string players, but we actually have an opening or two in our percussion section.
Okay.
So if you don't hesitate, just call.
I know
we'll
a couple
let
of
you
people
know
I better
if we
push
can.
out
There
there.
you
Yeah.
go. If we can use you. Also, our symphony singers. So if you love to sing, this is an amazing experience. Being part of the an audition chorus of that caliber who perform with the orchestra, which
Wonderful.
is just magnificent. The combination of the two.
Wow, that's quite a lineup and a great invitation for people to come out and be a part of the ISO. And thank you so much once again for your time here. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to getting down to seeing some of this. If someone wants a subscription, what's the website they can go to?
Yes, the ISO.org is
Okay.
the website. Our email, of course, information can be obtained there, or call the office.
Right.
However you wish to reach
We'll
us,
find
we're
it.
glad to talk to you.
And thank you once again. It's so lovely to talk to you. I really enjoy it. We got to do this more often, for sure.
We do, Dave. Oh, you're the best.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Ann Brown here at ISO, and we're going to go back to studio now and remind you of how you can get your tickets and enjoy this wonderful season to be dazzled. Let's go back to the studio. Ann Brown, always lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. And you can all get out and enjoy the International Symphony Orchestra here in Sarnia at the Imperial Theatre, and also over in Port Huron if you wish. There's their website on the screen for you to get all the details. It's going to be starting soon, so get your tickets early for the International Symphony Orchestra and their season called Bedazzled. Thanks again, Ann. We'll see you at the performances. Well, now going out into the community. This is entertainment and community together. It's entertainment and a personal side as well. Alejandro Quintanilla is joining us. He's part of Souls Haven, and they're putting on a performance in support of Alzheimer's disease here at the Sarnia Public Library. Let's go talk to our friend Alejandro Quintanilla out in the community. Well, this week on the entertainment scene, coming to the Sarnia Public Library, Souls Haven, and to talk about this special and personal event, Alejandro Quintanilla. I said that right, didn't I?
You said it.
Or Alex. A lot of people know you as Alex.
That's right, yeah.
Talk about what's happening here. There's something, this is something you're doing to support Alzheimer's, but there's a personal reason there.
Yes, there is. Unfortunately, my mother suffers of Alzheimer's. And every time that I go and see her, it's a heartbreaking, and
Sure.
It is something that we want to do. We want to do so we can, we can help the cause.
Right.
As I said.
So what is Souls Haven?
Souls Haven. The name means sons, and in Spanish, and haven is just an idea that our audience can come and enjoy a piece of,
right.
A piece of a refuge with us.
Right.
The musicians and the singing the music.
Yes. You've been performing for a long time. In fact, we just discovered that we knew each other way back.
Yeah.
But what types of music have you been going through, and where do you go, and how's it been working for you?
Well, it's been working very well. We do jazz standards, and we also do Latin music.
Right.
And what we do with the Latin music is very happy. So we're going to try to get all the audience standing up and enjoying themselves.
So there's a lot of interaction in the performance.
Oh yeah, it is, and the musicians are amazing. I guess some of the best musicians in Southwestern Ontario.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you've got some support going on here, Naples Pizza and some others. But you got some food. You're going to be a cash bar.
Yeah, there's going to be a cash bar. One of the best Latin American restaurants in London, True Taco, is hosting the food, and they're going to have a cash bar, and
Right.
there's going to be beer and wine, and it goes with the music.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The fun goes along. Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely, for sure.
Exactly. So that's going to be pretty wonderful.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, how much are tickets for the event?
The event will be the tickets are $10,
Right.
and so we're trying to keep the price down because we really want to have people to come in,
Right.
and enjoy themselves, and because you never know, we really need to look at this illness and try to support to try to find out how we can help.
Right.
These people through medication, through medical ways and things like that. But
Yeah.
support is needed.
And creating a lot of awareness because there's no age on this.
No, it's not.
Alzheimer's, right?
No, it's in this. Unfortunately, this illness indiscriminates anybody. It could be anybody.
That's
so
right.
And so we need to find cure for
Yeah.
this.
I think it's great that you're doing this, obviously for personal reasons.
Yes.
But using your own personal skills to help create that awareness. As well.
Yeah, we have to try to use what we have to try to move some more, to move people to realize the awareness,
Yeah,
as you
that's
say,
right.
to understand this illness because, you never know.
That's right. And there's a website?
It is a website. It's www.solacehaven.com.
Okay. Right, perfect. Alex or Alejandro, thank you so much, and we're looking forward to the performance here at the Sarnia Public Library on September the 25th. Let's go back in the studio and show you how you can get your tickets and help find a cure and create some awareness for Alzheimer's. Alejandro, thank you so much for your time here on the show, and looking forward to that performance coming up. And we're going to keep sharing some more details with that and keep reminding you about it. But get out and get your tickets nice and early. And another special performance is going to be added to that. We're going to tease you a little bit, and you'll have to go to check it out on our Facebook fan page to get all the details for that. Thank you again, Alejandro, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the performance of Souls Haven. All right, well, another way to communicate, like there isn't enough, but there is an app for that, and it's a special way of doing it. Let's go to apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. Communicating with your team can be hard when you're not in the same room. This week, we look at Slack on apps with Mark Russell. Slack is a team collaboration tool. It began as an internal tool used by the company in the development of a now defunct online game. Slack puts all of your team location in one place, instantly searchable and available wherever you go. It has real-time messaging and file sharing and supports one-on-one or group conversations. Slack also offers search and archiving, meaning that no one is ever left out of the loop. It integrates with dozens of tools, including Dropbox, Google Plus Hangouts, or Twitter. Slack messages have inline pictures and videos so that you can better illustrate your point. Links show rich summaries, giving context without having to leave the app. You can sign in and have it instantly synced across all of your devices. Simply put, Slack makes your working life simpler, more productive, and more pleasant. All of these things make Slack the go-to chat app for work. Slack is available for free on Android, iOS, Windows Phone, or through a computer. And it has additional plans for upgraded file history, unlimited integrations, file storage, and customizable data retention policies. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
All right, well, there you go. Mark Russell, always finding something new. And I just want to say a very special thank you to Mark Russell. He takes time every week, volunteers his time to put together the Mark Russell, Apps with Mark Russell segment here on the show. And it really means a lot to me, Mark, that you spend the time and do that. That was Mark's 66th segment here on the show. So over a year he's been with us. And again, I really appreciate your time, Mark. And if you'd like to say thank you to Mark or just reach out to him and say hello, you know what you got to do? Send him an email to info@markrussellsarnia.com. All right, well, it's now the Sarnia-Lambton local video events calendar. Can you say that 5 times fast? Okay, that wasn't bad. Video events calendar for Sarnia-Lambton. Turn it up, take a look. Here we go. All right, there's your Sarnia Lambton video events calendar for this week. And if you've got an event you want people to see here in Sarnia Lambton, you can send it to me for free to the show at davidburrows.ws. Well, here we are, episode 200. There's a lot of people to thank and a lot I could say about 200 episodes, but time just won't permit. But there are a few that I would like to specifically mention, so just bear with me. First of all, of course, to all of you viewers who take time, 15 minutes out of your busy, crazy, hectic week to stop and watch the show and see what's happening here in Sarnia Lambton. Thanks to all of you for watching. Also, I'd like to say thanks to Joe Bird, who originally discovered the show and introduced the show to LambtonShield.com, where we're now featured on a regular basis for quite some time now. So thank you, Joe, for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. Also, I'd like to say a special thank you to the editor and publisher of LambtonShield.com, JD Booth. JD, thanks for all your support in featuring the show, as well as JD Booth and I have become quite good personal friends. So thank you, JD, for being my friend as well. And once again, thank you for your support of the show. My friends at Blackburn Radio, specifically K106.3, they've been more than awesome. Aaron Zimmer, Rob Jenkins, thank you so much, Rob, for allowing me on the airwaves every Wednesday for 5, sometimes more minutes, depends on how carried away we get. But it does mean a lot to me that you let me on the airwaves every Wednesday to talk about what's happening here on the show and in Sarnia Lambton. Thanks again. Specifically, my lovely lady, I like to call her Jenny Moons. Jennifer has been a great supporter of me in everything that I do, but the show has definitely been one that she has been behind 110%. I couldn't have gotten through many of the things that have happened on the show without her love and support. So Jennifer, thank you for your love, support, and friendship. It really does mean a lot to me. Also, I'd like to say thank you to my sister Kathy. You hear me mention her once in a while, and she is the reason I point to this watch every week. And I want to say a very loving thank you to my sister Kathy, who continues to believe in me and the goals that I set out to try to accomplish. Thank you, sis. You know I love you lots. It really is special to me to be able to get out into the community and show off what is happening here in Sarnia Lambton. There are so many great, talented and wonderful and caring and loving people in this community. And if you're not seeing that, you're not getting out enough. So I encourage you to get off the couch, go out and see what's happening here in Sarnia Lambton. I also encourage you to volunteer yourself to your community. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could just be 5 minutes sharing with somebody or helping somebody. It's this community and the way it's been acting together that has made it as great as it is here in Sarnia Lambton. Of course, we can talk about all the great fun things that are happening here, but all the great organizations here in our community, it's all a part of putting it together, once again, to make Sarnia Lambton the great community that it is. I'd also like to say a very special thank you to Tourism Sarnia Lambton for their support of the show as well. It really does mean a lot to me that they recognize the importance of the show and our community of Sarnia Lambton and coming together and allowing me to feature through them as well. So thank you to them down at Tourism Sarnia Lambton. Also, Cheeky Monkey, of course, they've been there almost from the start. Marianne and Roland are awesome people and always been great local community supporters, not only just of the music world, but the community itself and promoting what's happening here in Sarnia Lambton. So thank you, Marianne and Roland, for that. Speaking of which, I will be at Cheeky Monkey this Saturday, September the 5th. We're going to set up a sound system from 1 to 4. If you're a musician, bring out your instruments. Let's have a jam session. Jenny Moons is going to bake a cake in celebration of episode 200, and it would really mean a lot to me if you just stop by for a few minutes and say hello. So there you go. There's going to be more specifics on what's happening with episode 200 this weekend as well, so watch the Facebook fan page for that. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye for now.